Magic 107.5, 97.5, the real sound of the ATL. Valentine's Day around the corner.
Uh-oh.
What are you doing?
Uh-oh.
Are you going to see Will Packer's new movie?
Listen,
The
Maria,
Photograph?
You're making people nervous asking about Valentine's plans. I can guarantee you right now, there's some people going, wait, when is it? It's next week?
Yeah.
It is next Friday, y'all. Get ready, but that's okay. I got you.
Yeah.
Ladies, I got you. Fellas, I got you. I got the perfect Valentine's Day date. I got a new movie. It's called The Photograph.
Uh-huh.
This is with Issa, Lakieth, Standfield. It's a love story. When I tell you it's an out-and-out love romantic drama, like it is, it's going to restore your faith in love if you need that restoration.
Yeah, I think just the trailers and the previews are so powerful.
Appreciate
I think
you.
You picked the perfect scenes to capture, the vibe of the movie.
And the music is dope, too.
Yeah.
The soundtrack drops today.
Yeah.
So to when you go and get that soundtrack, you will get a feel for what the vibe of the movie is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. And that's always been something really important for you to make sure that the vibe in terms of the music and the movie go together well.
Yeah. I definitely try. I mean, look, this is something different. This is something different for me. It's written and directed by this incredible sister named Stella McGee, and it was her vision, and she wanted to do something that was in the vein of a Love Jones. And we don't have enough of these black love stories.
Yeah.
This is an unashamedly black love story that is not about like trauma and what we went through and the pain and it's not about that. Of course there's like dramatic elements in the movie.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, Maria, this movie, it's a love story. It's a good old fashioned love story.
Yeah. And I think that just based off of the previews and in terms of vulnerability, especially for women and coming into a new relationship, that's something that many women struggle with, especially women that are successful and career driven. Can you give us a little bit of a synopsis about just the storyline and what people can expect?
Yeah, I mean, so many people can relate to that, right? You're at a certain point, maybe in your career, in your professional life, but then love life doesn't match. The story is about Issa Rae, who is a curator at a museum, and she lives in New York, and her mother has just passed. And the story is told in what we call parallel narratives. And so we're getting the story of her mother's life, her mother who has recently passed, who did not have a good relationship with her daughter.
Yeah.
She writes this letter. And in the letter, throughout the movie, we learn about the mother's mistakes, mistakes in life, mistakes in love, things that she wishes she could change. And Issa is learning from that as she's going through her own relationship because she has just met this brother, the Lakeith Standfield character.
Yeah.
And so it's got some depth to it, you know? It's actually a beautiful story about two women at two different times who were not that close in life, but through death and through the sharing of a mother's story to her daughter, the daughter definitely learns how to love in a different way than she has.
Yeah. I like the dynamic of the two different types of love in terms of relationships because we think of it as a romantic drama, of course, between Issa Rae's character and Lakeith, but also the love between mother and daughter. And sometimes when you have a child, there are things that you do that may not be intentional in terms of hurting your child emotionally.
Yeah.
And then as you grow older, you tend to understand, why those actions took place. Is that something that you can personally relate to as a son and a father? Yeah,
no question. And also as a father to daughters, you know. That look, with black folks, that mother-daughter relationship can be complex. Yeah. It really can. And in this movie, we examine what happens when it's not amazing, when it doesn't go well. It's funny. I was listening to Oprah talk the other day. She did a thing here in Atlanta, and she talked about how challenged her relationship was with her mother, and all the way up into her mother's deathbed, she had a challenge with how to relate and talk and share with her mother because they just weren't close like that. And a lot of people can relate to that.
Yeah.
And as a father, I know how important it is and how much it shapes your children.
Yeah.
Their first relationships are with their parents. So I know a lot of people can relate to it. It's a love story between two people being like, a man and a woman, but it's also about a love story between a mother and a daughter, and unrequited love, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah, we going there. It's something different for me and for Team Packer. But I'm so proud to be associated with it.
Yeah.
You know, it's Valentine's Day. If you ain't got your plans yet, I got you.
Yeah, and
Tickets
maybe,
on sale now.
Yeah, and if you're dating somebody, maybe it can turn into something a little more special
after you see this movie.
After you see the movie.
And and even it's one of those things that, like I said, it makes you believe in love. So I don't want you to think that you gotta go with, you know what I mean, somebody, you know. But you don't have to be in the house by yourself on Valentine's Day. Take yourself out.
Yeah.
Take yourself and go see the movie if that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
But it's an amazing date movie. It really is.
Self-love is the best love.
Yeah, no question.
Yeah.
If you don't have that, self-love, what are you offering to anybody else?
Yep.
Take care of yourself first.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Put your oxygen mask on the plane first, right? Before you can help anybody else.
I'd always say people learn to love you from watching how you love yourself.
The way you love yourself.
Yeah.
That is so true. That's real, sis.
Yeah. You talked about your daughters.
Yeah.
And, of course, with the passing of Kobe, there's been this huge girl dad movement.
Yes.
I'm
just a proud girl.
Yeah, just the bit that you share on social media about your relationship with your daughters.
Yeah.
How did his death impact you in terms of your perspective and how you spend time with your girls?
Took my breath away. It really did, because I know if there was one thing that Kobe could have gone back and changed, it would have been to have him on that helicopter and not Gigi. Yeah. I know that. I know for a fact there's anything he could have done, it would have been save Gigi. And so, listen, I am very comfortable with where I am with my relationship with my daughters. It is amazing. I'm very blessed. I have a good relationship with them. They're getting older. That's harder on me than it is on them.
Yeah.
They need me less, but in a way they need me more. And so, I think it's just whether or not you have kids, you're the father to daughters or a parent of any type. What that said was tomorrow's not promised.
Yeah.
Life is precious. Tell the people that you love, tell them what you waiting on. What are you waiting on? None of us thought we would wake up to the news of the passing of a legend when that happened, right? So now when you think about just the people in your life, you know what I mean? Yeah. Somebody that maybe you got a little beef with, or somebody you hadn't talked to in a while, or just somebody that you do love and you see every day.
Yeah.
Don't let a moment pass without telling them. We've all had loss. And so to me, there was just a wake-up call about how fragile and how precious life is.
Yeah, yeah. Another lesson that I learned from Kobe is just the whole Mamba mentality and doing what you love.
For sure.
And there are a lot of people who look up to you as a filmmaker, as a producer, all of the things that you've accomplished in your career. Can you give a little bit of advice or just kind of talk about your start and those feelings that you may have gone through starting your career, not having the resources and really stepping out and doing what you love?
You got to start from where you are, first of all.
Yeah.
And it's funny you brought it back to that Mamba mentality, because to me, the Mamba mentality is about having an intense focus, right? About being super competitive, keeping your eyes on the prize, and outworking everybody, to having a drive that is unmatched. That's what you have to have, whether you're starting off in the movie business, the radio business, the stock market, medical field, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You got to have that mentality that you're focused, you got your eyes on the prize. Some people don't know what it is they want to be focused on yet, and that's okay. But wherever you are, kill that. Work hard at that.
Yeah.
That's what I always encourage people to do. So for me, it started at FAMU. You know all about it. You know what I mean? And I got my start there, but I always worked hard.
Yeah.
I was in engineering when I knew I didn't want to be an engineer. I still graduated magna cum laude. I still put the work in.
Yep.
I tell my daughters that all my kids that all the time, they're like, I don't want to learn this chemistry 2 or algebra 3. Listen, it's not even about that. It is about you learning how to work hard, how to overcome challenges. It is about learning your own inner strength.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm at with it.
Yeah. And it's such an inspiration because, to see you constantly evolve, these new opportunities and the opportunities that you're creating for other people, your love for FAMU.
Yeah, all day. Yep.
All
and
that,
HBCUs in general,
Yeah,
honestly, you
yeah.
know. But I'm so blessed, Maria. You said it. I'm in a position now where I can, I can put people on. I can give people opportunities that may not otherwise have it.
Yeah.
This sister that wrote and directed the photograph. She's done some other movies before, but I'm hoping that this is going to be her first big commercial movie, her big breakout success. If people show up, then we can have that. And it's, as always with my movies, I'm always up against a movie that's got a bigger budget.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always up against a movie that Hollywood would say has bigger stars.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I got the people on my side.
Yeah.
And if people come out and show out and enjoy the movie and talk about it, there's I don't care how much marketing those other people spend. If real people are saying that I'm going and I enjoyed this movie, that's all that matters.
Yeah, and you have a history of that formula working out for you.
We done okay.
It come out.
We done okay.
And we got to make sure we do that again, all right? Great Valentine's Day date. The Photograph in theaters on Valentine's. Tickets are on sale now.
They're on sale now.
Yeah,
on sale now.
Right
yes,
now.
Absolutely. Listen, I'm telling you, fellas, I'm trying to let you know, and ladies, by the way, you know, whoever buys the tickets in the family, in the relationship, right? Get them.
Yes.
This is the time.
Yeah.
All right, make it happen. Get it, you know what I mean? Get your dinner reservation, dinner and a movie. Why not? Do it, old school.
Yeah.
Go out, get out the house, you know what I mean? Do your hair, put on some clothes, you know what I mean? And have a good time with somebody special in your life.
Yeah, we are excited about it. Well, we thank you so much for dropping by. Will Packer, continue blessings to you.
Thank you, lady.
Now, is there a social media handle folks can follow for the film?
Yeah, absolutely. It's at The Photograph Film. Yeah, at The Photograph Film.
Yep.
And the hashtag is See the Photograph.
Awesome.
Hashtag See the Photograph. I'm Willpower Packer. I follow you. It's at Maria Moore.
Yes, at Maria Moore.
Come on now.
Come on and plug
That's
me
what
too
we
on
do.
my show, boy.
That's right. Absolutely. Come on now. Listen, I keep up with Maria.
I
brought
it.
Maria some donuts, y'all. I know y'all see her looking all fit and everything on the gram.
I tried to hide them under my jacket.
No, don't hide them. Don't hide them.
No,
Go and get in there.
You brought me the good
Get in
ones.
there. I got you the good
Bacon bits
ones.
on top of these
I know what you like. I need you to, you got to have balance, Maria. That's all.
But you are the most charismatic, personable, relatable, humble,
Oh, thank you, lady.
celebrity producer that I know.
I'm
And
behind
I
the
really,
celebrities, for sure.
I just love just being able to talk to you at this level, and I appreciate you so much, Will.
Thank you,
I really
lady.
do.
I appreciate you. I
really
don't take
do.
any of this for granted.
Yeah.
Thank you for giving me a voice, giving me a platform, letting all the people listen right now know what I'm up to, and thank all the people listening for supporting, because that's where I'm at, where I am.
Absolutely. Well, continue blessings again to you. ATL, make sure you check out The Photograph Valentine's Day. Get your tickets now. Willpower Packer.
Let's go. Already. Thank you, lady.
Thank you so much.